And it's my stakes too. I think that sometimes it can seem like, oh, well, we're helping with this struggle or that struggle. But really, every struggle is our struggle too. Because as long as these things are happening to someone, they could happen to anyone, and they could happen to everyone. And I think we see that now in this global moment, what it means for us to witness this escalating violence and war crimes in real time, and what it means to be an involuntary, or what feels like, an involuntary part of these systems that indebt us to them, that force us to continue to sacrifice ourselves, to sacrifice our beliefs for our survival. And I'm in this work because I believe that we all have a part to build a transformed world, and the transformation of the world that we need requires a return to balance and sacred relationships, which our Indigenous relatives again and again show us the way for. Because what's happened over hundreds of years, others have mentioned the doctrine of discovery, which gave authority to white Christians across the globe to claim land that was already lived on. It's what we see happening, playing out in real time now, Palestine. And when people are disconnected from their land, when people are disconnected from practices that connect them to where they live and to each other, anything can be done. Anything can be done when you don't have a framework of understanding, connection, and practice. I'm also a parent. So a big part of the reason that I'm in this work is because of the future that I hope for and I'm afraid for my child. When my child was about 3 years old, we were living in Eastern Kentucky, and we lived really close to a mountaintop removal site, and it was devastating. But I would go by and take pictures because if nothing else, I felt like I needed to bear witness to what was happening. And so one time when I was stopped taking a picture, and I pulled the car back on the road and I started driving, and my child's small voice from the back seat said, "Mommy, how long will it take the mountain to grow back?" And I can't tell you how often I still think about that, and how I think about the naivete in his question of believing both in the inevitable good, the inevitable regeneration potential in us all, but also at not understanding. And how when you look at violence being enacted, if you don't have an understanding of what you're looking at, it can be easy to miss it, or to not understand where you're connected to it or how you are enabling it. And so I just want to